Hi, buddy. Welcome back on the Stretch Professor. Let's go ahead and get in here. So last time we kind of weighed the pros and cons of fighting these rats, and we decided that it's probably best just to go ahead and go for it. Oh, I didn't realize that. We lose Blessing of the Lady even if we retreat. So if they attack us and we run, we lose Blessing of the Lady. So you kind of always have to be aggressive. I like that. That's pretty cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and fight it. So, could be a little spooky, but a lot of this stuff, like, we should just be able to hack down just about indefinitely, I think. Especially if we can kill their lords. Their leadership should crumble. And these rats should be tired because they were raiding. And I think another one had done the burrow under, which I think lowers their melee attack. I can't remember. They did have several debuffs on them, though. Okay. So there they are. Okay.
Battle ready!
So we want to charge in there and fight them before they get those reinforcements from the side. Alternatively, we could try to run after the reinforcements before they get set up. We're going to get collapsed on and surrounded if we do that. Although if we run up the middle, we're going to get collapsed on anyways. Maybe we should just run up the side here, because that's the maximum distance from these guys. There's less of a chance of us getting flanked by doing that. Is that slow movement? It does slow speed a little bit. It does increase melee defense, though, which I'm interested in. Those archers really are not going to do a lot in this fight. I'm kind of wondering if I should even have any archers, but I guess it is nice to have some. This is where the Vanguard would actually be quite good. And we have a couple of dudes coming in over here, but that's not going to matter that much. So let's put the halberd guy in there.
Priestess of the Lady!
I can't remember if we decided if we were just going to use healing magic or beast magic. I think we're going to wait until they all get grouped, like a ton grouped up. And then we can use beast magic on them to probably lower them down a little bit.
Orders! Battle ready!
Enchantress. The true heart shall prevail!
Crush them all!
I see much!
It's starting to stutter a little bit. It's like, oh god, there's 50 units. Okay, well these guys might just be the sacrificial lambs over here. Potentially.
For the lady! Wreck them!
Actually, that's a pretty good looking hit, if I do say so myself.
Power of the Lady!
Knights of the Ring! Grail Guardians! With haste! On to glory! Full tilt! Questing Knights! What do you mean? Break them! Moving a base! Battle Pilgrims!
Child of Light!
Blessed Field Trebuchet! Flatter them! Post haste! At once! Peasant bowman! I honor my vow! After them! Put them down! Brave knights! Smite them! Battle pilgrims! Aye! We serve! Bretonnians, attack!
So yeah, they might be sending some rats after my stuff. Let's go ahead and form up over here.
Quickly, lads!
'Cause I need to protect my trebuchet, probably. Okay, so all that stuff's dead. Fire to these.
Knights of the Ring! Run, men! Immediately!
Oh,
Son of Bretonnia! Run! Moving a base! Understood! Put it! It shall be done!
It is her will!
Sure as the fool!
is that a lord? No, it's a storm vermin. Okay.
Loaded and ready! Release! With haste! At speed! Locking formation! Bowman, aye! At once! My flag is yours! Knights of the Ring! Swiftly! For Bretonnia! Paladin of Bretonnia! Get up!
Quickly! Send them below!
Loose!
Warpot Gisele's gotta go.
You require magic! Power of light! Grant me your wisdom! Datador! I invoke thee! Damsel! Hurry!
Battle pilgrims! For the lady! Oi! Bretonnia!
Sorceress! My lady, grant me your sight! Bretonnia! Hear me, Lily!
Let's go ahead and fire into these. I mean, these Giselles are, you know, they're bumping us, but
For the king! Battle pilgrims! The king!
Sorceress!
Shameful display!
Might of the lady!
come on, one more. There
I call thee forth!
Ready for battle! Blessed field trebuchet! Battle pilgrims! For the lady! For the king! Knights of the Ring! Swiftly! Questing knights! Hastily! Ride them down! Run up through! Protect Bretonnia!
Come unto me! Fay Enchantress.
And feast on to glory! Take the
Go,
ground!
get out, get out, get out. We gotta go kill these Giselles. They're actually doing some damage there.
Charge! Knights of the Ring! God help us! Questing knights! Cut them down!
Apace! Post haste!
Battle pilgrims! For the king! Valiant lord! Slay the unchivalrous fools! Knights of the Ring! Glory awaits!
You require magic? Winds of magic, rise!
Trample them! We are ready! Remember your vows!
Ready for battle! Post haste!
To war! 'Tis done! Honor the lady!
Quickly! With haste!
We're like Grail Knights.
Guardians!
Need to
Take
come
the
in here and kill this
ground!
dude.
Knights of the Ring! Questing knights for honor! Hey! Take the ground! I seek glory!
Forthwith! The lady wills it!
Questing knights!
I serve her! End them!
Cut them down! Lord of Bretonnia! Knightly valor! Knights of the Ring! Write them down! We serve the lady! For the king! Questing knights!
With haste!
Full deals! Smite them! Break them! Battle pilgrims! For the Grail! Release!
Priestess of the lady! All shall know my power!
Your command!
I am the Fay. Forthwith! Power of life! My gifts are yours! Swiftly!
Yeah, let's just make sure those run off the map.
We serve the king! Infantry! Get him!
Oh my god, what are those? Rattling guns? Okay, those have to go.
Questing
Wait,
knights!
can we see?
With haste! Battle pilgrims!
Very well!
Slay them! Attack! Men at arms! Run them through!
Okay, yeah, this... What are these? Storm vermin. Yeah, they're probably just gonna die.
Lord!
And maybe we can save them.
Maybe! For the lady!
Damsel! At speed!
Noble knights! Paladin of Bretonnia! For Leoncoeur! We serve our liege! Quick now! With haste! Slay them! Bring death to them! For the lion! Quick now! Yes, my lord!
Sorceress!
Yes! Victory is assured! Post haste! Trample them! For the king!
Morgiana!
For the lady! Awaiting order! Questing knights! Die, fiends!
Oh
Hastily!
god. Okay.
As you say! Post haste!
Swiftly! Priestess of the lady!
Questing knights! Attack! Smite them!
Sorceress! Awaken my vengeful brothers!
Moving a base! Glory awaits! Battle pilgrims! Oi! For the lady! Righteous fury! Charge! Questing knights!
Yeah, usually I try to explain a bit more as I'm going, but this match was special. We actually lost our baller ones. Now those were just regiments of renown, so we can hire those back in a few turns. But man, look at these Grail Knights though. Like, didn't even not a scratch. Oh, is Grail Vitality just permanent? I mean, it's something that I didn't activate, but maybe it's just permanent. They just always get health back.
Grail Guardians!
Get those Warp Fire Throwers. Injure them if you can.
We are doomed! Knights of
Because we might have to fight some of these again.
Glory
So we do need to run them all down. Are there any?
Questing knights! At speed!
In the light of the lady.
I think they'll all get, unless they dashed, I think they're all going to get to run.
Full tilt! Honor and duty! At speed!
Even Morgiana got a couple of kills in there. She didn't kill as many as I had hoped. She did weaken a lot of units, though. I wish it would tell you, like, damage dealt instead of just actually who got the kills.
Ready!
But,
We fight for... Shift it!
come on.
Tis done!
So usually I don't run everything down, but we're going to have to fight some of these again. Most likely, so we need to thin that out as much as we can. These dudes held up pretty well, though. I mean, yeah, these guys obviously killed the lion's share of units. The cavalry did. Hey, that field trebuchet did some work, though. I knew something was going to get on him eventually, but we did all we can. This guy actually, the main, the other lord actually did quite a bit. He was face tanking like 5 units or 5 battalions of clan rats for just about forever. Yeah, the clan rats really don't do anything. It's the storm vermin and their like their artillery and things like that that would do the major amount of damage. I mean, this dude killed almost 1,000. He did run off the map, so he might still be alive. He might have been paired up against the halberds or something. I mean, halberds are very, very cost efficient against cavalry. Even though, like, these would probably beat a halberd, like, pound for pound, cost for cost, those halberds are still gonna put in some work. Yeah, they survived. Okay. They just got scared and ran. Those clan rats actually killed a lot. How did they... What did they kill? Oh, they must have gotten on the archers. They were the lucky ones that got to fight archers. Everyone else is fighting like these heavily mounted cab, and these guys are like, don't worry, boys, we got the archers. Those Giselles looked like they were doing a lot, but really they didn't do a ton. They were doing some decent damage, probably to the cavalry. Halberds did some damage. I thought we neutralized most of their threats. See, like, the clan rats, that's what I'm saying, it was a ton of units, but, like, the Skaven slaves and the clan rats, like, unupgraded, are really going to have a hard time against these knights. So, alright. We need money. Yeah, I think we need money, even though she's got sort of a bad trait for now. They're rank 9 also.
I protect Bretonnia. My journey continues.
Head wizard. Oh, I think I forgot to put... Is this guy on his quest?
Do you
or
know
not?
who I am?
Oh, he is on the quest. He's already got his Knight's Vow. Win a battle at sea, desert or jungle. This is kind of the trickier one. This is just a really weird one. We have to go win a battle at sea, I guess, to get this one. Beastmen, Greenskin, or Dark. That's so weird. Like, why not Norska or something? Because Beastmen are dead. And we might be able to go fight a Beastman Lord. Greenskins are going to be hard to find, and Dark Elves are on the other side of the universe, so... The Dark Elf seems really weird. Like, if they were to substitute a Dark Elf for, like, Norskin or a Vampire, it would make a little more sense. But I guess we have to Go win a battle at sea is probably the easiest thing. Skaven's not listed there. I guess we can just wait on him. Okay.
You seek the lady?
Okay, so he just ranks up. She's max Val. Yeah, she's got them all. Okay. And then she doesn't get Vals. Okay, so we need one more, then we can do Potent. Enemy Magic. I guess just this. Alright.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Wait, what?
You seek
Oh, dude.
prophecy?
Okay. I mean, this guy was face tanking a lot of stuff, too. For a long time. The HP. Oh, she got research rate too. Okay. And that lowering the 5 melee attack helped a lot also. Okay.
Your will?
Very well, if you insist.
What do you seek?
Combine those,
Who
just make it
wishes
easier
the
to
bread?
micro them.
Fay Enchantress.
Okay, this should just be these two.
Foolish thing, no!
Morgiana. End them.
It might round off these. We can hire them back. They are very expensive. I have to wait 10 turns to hire them back, and that's going to be pretty annoying, honestly, to do that. And they're almost certainly going to kill them off if I auto-resolve it. Now, these guys don't even have a Lord. I think we have to fight it. As much as I hate to do it, as annoying as it's going to be, I kind of don't want to lose those cavalry. Because they're annoying to rebuild. Very expensive too. They're like the price of a dragon or something. They did get a ton of kills though. We just on sieges it's just gonna be bad though, because we don't have anything to open up the walls. I mean, we're gonna have to wait a turn to get a battering ram, I guess, on sieges, which is annoying. But
I am the Fay.
Yes!
Here to serve.
Pure of heart!
because we don't have any door-breaking monsters either. The door-breaking monsters, even on SFO, don't really break the doors that fast.
Men of Bretonnia!
Pole arms aren't really holding up so well.
Knights of the Ring! Bow Knights! Grail Guardians! Defenders of the Realm!
Leadership is 107 too. I don't even know how they convinced them to run. These are just kind of a waste of time. Okay, so they are positioned right there to try to gather up as fast as possible, but oh shit, I didn't mean to gamble. Damn it, this is almost certainly gonna be bad. Oh my god. That is really, really bad. I meant to just take it. That's bad.
Might of the lady!
Knights of the Ring! Shafted!
Priestess of the lady!
Release!
Ready for battle!
Man at arms!
Goes in. Sure.
Quick now!
Dang it, I can't even get. That would be perfect right now for a Flock of Doom. Okay, let's see. I think that's still a good shot.
Power of the lights!
Knights of the Ring! Moving
Some of the
base!
healthier knights
The lady
get in there
wills
first.
it.
Grail Guardians! Battle ready! Smite them!
Very well. them out!
We are ready! Immediately!
Hurry! Winds of magic, rise!
Die, fiends!
Slay them!
We serve the king! Armed and ready!
At speed!
She's taking a little heat over there.
Battle, pilgrims! Come on, lads! Bound by honor! Knights of Bretonnia! Questing knights! We are ready! For the lady!
I can't leave far!
Smite them! Battle, pilgrims! For the lady! Trample them!
Your behest? Fortune favors you! Wipe them out!
Questing knights! Cut them down!
Yeah, they've buffed up Bretonnia to where these knights are actually worth it. I like that they have knights that can actually stay in combat now. Especially monstrous type of knights like these that are like lower entity count, higher HP per model. It just makes them a lot more comparable to other, like 12 stack. Makes them a lot more comparable to other large beasts.
Glory calls!
That's one of my biggest critiques, is that a lot of the cavalry in Warhammer 2 is like shock cavalry. Like, it has a pretty big charge, but then it's terrible if you don't charge cycle. So if you get bogged down with halberds or spears or whatever, and you can't constantly charge cycle, then they're pretty bad in combat. But they have changed around the stats now to where you still have some of those shock cavalry that have the bigger charge bonuses, like the Knights of the Realm. But then you also have these questing knights that are still have an okay charge, but they are much better at staying in combat and still being efficient. So that makes them just way better on sieges, way better against huge masses of units like the Skaven, where you can't always, like, so you're just going to get surrounded sometimes and you can't get good charge cycles in. I mean, they're sword knights, like, they should be pretty good at staying in combat. You know, they're still up high, they're armored, you know, they're swinging down on people, like, they should still be able to do decently, even if they're not lance. I think we're still kind of in money mode right now. I don't know, it's not a great rate, but...
Who wishes the grail? Through forest and glade.
Oh, did I not even bring him in to reinforce? Dang it, I messed that up. I, like, took him out of the stance, but I forgot to bring him in to reinforce to get him some experience.
Glory awaits.
Fay Enchantress.
Okay. I think we just want War Master of Life. There's so many good magic things she can get. Could get Dwellers. Regrowth is obviously really good too. For single targets. That would give +5 melee attack and defense for Grail Knights. That would be my big knights, would be even better. I think we'll just do War Master of Life though. We have some Shield of Thorns, but not a lot. I mean, does that really do that much? It's 25% cooldown. I don't have Dwellers yet. I mean, yeah, I guess maybe don't get that yet. It does lower the cooldown on stuff, but... Having 2 arcane conduits would be good too. Let's just get dwellers for a siege. Now, how much is it without overcasting? 22. Okay, that's not that bad. 22 to start with, and then we can lower it by 3 down to 19, and this will take it down 2 more down to 17. That'll take it down 1 more down to 16. And if I get this, it won't matter. Okay, I can get it down to 17, so that's still pretty good for a vortex that hits that hard. So you probably only want to do that on a siege, though.
Yes.
No, Gracie, never wrong.
End them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight it again. I don't want these dudes to be zeroed off, so we're gonna have to go down there and clean out the Skaven, most likely. So be nice to have those on sieges. Alright, we gotta hit those warp fire throwers.
In her service.
So we'll keep them around to hang out a little bit. Won't use those. Well, I guess we can just throw those in there, because whatever, I don't really care if they die at this point. I don't think I need the polearm. I mean, they're nice, but the Skaven aren't really fielding that many large monsters. I mean, they do have Hell Pit Abominations, maybe in their towns, like Garrison or something, but...
Battle pilgrims! Blessed field trebuchet!
Ever ready.
Oops.
Sorceress!
Questing knights! We are ready! Bound by honor!
The true heart shall prevail!
Kill 'em all! Platinum!
I honor my vow! Quick, march!
Yes, group up. It's
My
delicious.
lady, grant me your sight!
Questing knights! With haste!
What are these?
Moving a base! Hastily!
Ready! Trample them!
Bound by honor!
Blessed field trebuchet!
Might of the lady!
Write them down!
Attack!
Lord of Bretonnia!
Feel true power!
For the lady!
Shit, shit.
Apace!
What is going on? Why is she dying?
I am ready!
Enchantress.
Oh my god, the overcast.
At speed!
Honor
We need to get her
her.
in here.
Ah non.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
Post haste! Smite them! Moving the base! Call the king!
Overcast is real.
Fighters! Battle
That Scorch.
pilgrims! Come on, lads!
Where's their Gracier? Oh, here he is.
Honor! Green Guardians! Boundless valor! At once!
Dude, sweet.
Die, fiends!
At speed! Full tilt!
I am the Fay.
Gotta heal her up a little bit.
You require
And this is where you would want the
Peasant
regrowth.
bowman! Quick now!
Okay, so let's just let that regrowth sink in there. It wasn't really that big of a regrowth. But... Now, does this thing apply to her spells too? No, it's only
Power of the lady!
the caster spells. Okay, got the
Men at
Underlord.
arms! Leg it!
Fay Enchantress.
We fight for Bretonnia!
Alright, go run them down. Let's just run them all down. I'm gonna get one more heal off, and then we'll...
Questing knights! The Lion's will! For Our Lady!
Damsel!
Done.
Should have
Shine
overcast
the
it
light!
before.
At
Paying attention.
once!
I mean, I could be healing up the other things too, but they're all like multi-entity stuff. The only things worth healing at the end are your single entity units, unless it's vampire magic or something that resurrects from the dead. The vampire magic that heals, I forgot what it's called, the Nehikara thing, resurrects dead units and heals live units. That's what makes it one of the best healing magics in the game. It's like the OG, like, most powerful spell in the game. I think one of them, subtly, for its cost. SFO has increased the cost dramatically and has added penalties when you're healing. They did it with life magic and they did it with vampire magic. With life magic, you are slowed and you lose melee attack whenever you're healing, because it's just really, really strong. I was talking about earlier. But the life magic does not resurrect dead entities. That's another reason why having like really heavily armored, low entity count units like those Grail Knights are extremely good with life magic. Because it might look like they're at 50% health, but they still might be 12 entities, just each one of them might be at half health. It's more likely that the entities, more entities are going to be alive as a percentage, if it's that, versus if this was like a 200 stack of knights or something, and it's at 50% health, there's a really high probability that many of those individual entities are dead and won't get resurrected with the healing. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely take that money.
I protect Bretonnia.
Nice.
Her will
How many we
guides.
just killed like 5 stacks of rats there? I mean, they can't have much more than that. I mean, they are Skaven, they do get a lot of units, but... Okay. Potent.
Protector of the realm.
I think I can sit in the town, I just can't hire in this stance, is that correct?
My journey continues. Who calls
Yes,
me
but I do
hence?
want to be able to hire. So, let's see, we gotta let these heal. Also, she has a certain percentage chance of getting rid of her bad trait from sitting in the town. Okay, and this guy is probably just gonna retire for now. So go
Moving
ahead
out.
and hand that off. Get rid of that potion of speed. Thank you for your service, sir. We will potentially bring you back in. I mean, realistically, we got to make some room for Carl, but or not. I always call him Carl for Leon Core, but perhaps we can bring you back in at some point in the future. Anyways, okay, so these are 166 each, but to hire them is a crazy amount. Can I not change stances? Really? Okay, so it's not going to let me hire this turn? That's annoying. I guess we can hire next turn. Holy Wardens. I haven't seen a lot of these. 302. I mean, that's good. Those are really good. They have heavy armor piercing too. But, as always, you kind of want to hold on to your special units. We're probably gonna need to heal for 1 or 2 turns anyways. I do want to hire, our knights are fine. I don't think we need any more knights. We're probably just gonna get battle pilgrims, but I would like to get, 1 or 2 of these Grail Reliquae. What is the range on their thing? This aura? 75, okay, so you just need like 1. I don't know if that's permanent or what. Holy Presence. It says you can only use it once, but then it also says that for these, I think. Oh, I didn't realize he had Guardian. And they're unbreakable. I thought they had a healing. Yeah, Grail Vitality. Okay. That's not... Okay, that's not single use. That's a one with a little cooldown thing on it. That means it's permanently up, pretty much. Okay. What are the Grail Knights? Then we've got the Grail Guardians. Okay, the Grail Knights are shock cavalry. Same type of stuff. Blessing of the Lady, Grail Vitality. They do not have the Guardian trait. Immune to Psych, but they're not unbreakable. But they have pretty large, anti-large. So they're 40, 50, magical attacks, anti-large. How many are in a stack? Now, there's 26 in a stack there with 13,000 health. These only have 10,000 health, but there's 12 in a stack. These have the 150 armor-piercing damage, though, per hit. These have 50% that damage, but there's like twice as many of them. I like the Grail Guardians a little bit better, I think. 736, okay, so they're basically the same price. These are a little bit more shock cavalry, too. 70 charge bonus. These have 70 also. I mean, they're so close, it's like, why even make them separate units? At a certain point. I guess these are the anti-large version. They're slightly different, but they're like... They're the same type of thing, I think. Unlocks tech, Sacred Lakes. Okay. These Royal Hippogriff Knights, though. That's what I'm talking about. Big old beasts. 6 stack. We can't get those yet, though, but hopefully soon enough we get some of those. Flying Wedge. Grail Vitality, Cause Terror, Physical Resist, Big Armor. Royal Hippogriff, what are these Royal Pegasus Knights? 12 in a stack. Perfect Vigor, 10,000 HP, 8,000 HP, 6 in a stack, 12 in a stack. Healing Flying Wedge, anti-large, 20 versus large, 40, 49. Damage Dealer, Living Saints, causes terror. How do these not cause even fear? What? Why would somebody not be scared of these things swooping down on them? So not as much piercing damage. These have way more piercing damage. Either way, I mean, you're going to be happy with any of those. These are plus 10 versus infantry. 34 melee attacks, kind of on the light side, but... I mean, it's still flying cavalry that has a large charge bonus. If you've ever played multiplayer, you understand what that means. Okay, so we can't recruit here. We need... we can get one more building, though. Already cranking some money out here. Might get a Shrine of the Lady. For 2,000, that would eventually give us like 200 more gold per turn, so that's probably better than a farm. That does have growth, but we are getting a lot of growth. Foot Squires would be nice. That's going to take forever to get those up there. Cinnabar Mining, so that's like 300 gold if we sell all those dyes, because I think the dyes are worth 10 each, right? 12 each. So that could be even more, but we only have 5 trade partners. I don't know if we're going to be able to sell all those dies or not. And we are importing some of them, so which means they're not going to... Yeah, we're only exporting a very low percentage, so getting the those types of things are not going to be that great. Okay, Artois down to Bordelot. Kislev, Southern Realms. Could give us trade partners, but I think we just want to get these as fast as possible. Anything at Skaven? Sewer cleaning. Okay. Doesn't really matter that much. Safer woods. Yeah, I still think the Norska one's the best. The 5 melee attack and 5 defense. And you get immune to snow and double experience when you kill him. Pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll just get the, we'll get this. That also gives campaign movement range and some other stuff. And it's a win condition, gives us some stuff there. Okay, and then we were trying to decide about Carl.
By the light of the lady.
No, weird. I was kind of struggling. I don't even remember what I said we were gonna put here. I think just the probably one of these and a weaving. Just kind of greed out. Now, how much money will that save us? Like, I guess 800 or 180. I'll stick with the control. I was thinking of changing it over to something else, the tax rate, but okay. So vampiric's coming in a little bit. Okay, we've got that. Got the windmill. Can we get this under control without another control building though? We might have to get rid of this windmill. What is it really doing? It's giving 30% income on farms. We'll see. Okay, Carl, I think we just got to get rid of him for now. I don't want to build up a second army yet. We can bring him back if we need to. We can probably afford a second army, but I think we can get a little greedy here. Who all's at war with us? Just Hellspire and Wintertooth. I don't think we want a freestanding army here yet with him. Recruitment, upkeep, flaming attacks, Grail Knights, Guardians. I mean, he is a good fighter. Perfect vigor. It's just like 6 wasted points. 7 wasted points. No magic. Okay, I think we just get rid of him for now. He's got the abductor trait. So if you don't know how to get rid of a legendary lord, what you do is you just sub them out for a normal lord, and then you dismiss the normal lord. So you can't just disband a legendary lord, but if you substitute and then disband, for some reason that works. So he just goes on the bench. So you see down here, we get him back in 5 turns. So just put him on the bench for 5, and then if we need to bring him in to help deal with the control, we can do that. Why is it so bad? The corruption's still pretty bad. Okay. How weak is Skaven? I mean, we could rotate her up there. Skaven's fairly weak. Okay, we should have our garrison back to pretty high strength by that point. Yeah, no rebellion's gonna be able to fight this, I don't think. Okay.
Noble son of Bretonnia.
Is this guy the guy that gives out like the 10 leadership? Yes. And he's unbreakable. Okay, we'll put him in there. I guess having a couple of these to help out against enemy lords is probably a good idea. Are we looking at the time now? We're about at time.
What do you seek?
Yeah, you can't recruit in that stance. Okay. Guys, I think everything else is all good. Everything we could diplomatically. Talia.
What? I am ready to
We
parley.
did just slaughter a
Your
bunch of
words are
rats.
wise.
So hopefully they're cool with that.
By the comet, friends of the Empire.
Azray, welcome to the halls of Athel Lauren. What do you want?
Protector, the mighty Deepwood welcomes you beneath its bowl. Agreed.
We also have that penalty right now where buying stuff is like a lot more expensive. Yeah, 20% recruitment cost. Okay. Okay, good. So we did pray away the bad trait. That Untainted is kind of paying off a little bit. The +2 Untainted. I have to get rid of that windmill. I thought about it last turn, but gained. Oh, trait lost. Okay. I'm cool with that, so. Where is this? Up there? Okay, sure. Alright. It is down to 5, though. It might be manageable. This windmill is. We do want growth. Now, that's all adjacent provinces. Now, those farms, 30% from farms. 300, 300, that's 600. It's only 100 or 200 gold. Local recruitment capacity, that does make that a lot higher. Which is really important if they come running at us soon. Buildings, commandments, corruption, events. The corruption should be moving down pretty swiftly. Okay, so we definitely want this. And then could also put this over here. That might even be more money. So we'd lose the windmill. Does that require a windmill to build? I don't think it'll invalidate this if we get rid of the windmill. Is that affecting mine? I mean, the growth is really important. I don't know if that includes this province or is all other provinces. So I do have 145 growth. How much is this? 40. So that's 100. 130. And then there's just some random stuff in there that's also... Oh, this is... Wait, this is 30 each. So that's 60. 160. Okay, yeah, so these windmills do not actually affect my growth. It's only the surrounding places, which don't matter that much. So yeah, I think maybe getting rid of this windmill, at least this one, I think getting rid of that's probably a good idea. And then we can throw this in here. It'll be a similar amount of money, probably even more money, because it's 20% of everything once I upgrade it. And it'll have some untainted to help out with the public order. Or we could just throw in a tap room temporarily and then sell the tap room in like 10 turns or something. Okay, Corone proper. These clay pots really aren't doing us a lot of favors either. But probably don't need... I mean, the trebuchets are putting up some good numbers, but... Let's go Weaving House just for money. Growth is nice. Can we... It's only 2 plants. It's not that great. Night Watch. That does help with corruption. And discoverability of Skaven. But Skaven aren't going to be that far up here. If we want Battle Pilgrims... This does help with control, and that would allow us to get the Grail Guardians... who are nice. Now, are those not capped? Grail Knights. So I think that includes Grail Guardian and Grail... well, it just says Grail Knights. Oh, there it is. Grail Guardian down at the bottom. Okay, so it's a separate cap. So it might be worth moving all these up. This does give some control, and it does allow you to pray away some stuff too, and it does give chivalry. So maybe that is worth. It does give untainted in adjacent provinces, which can be useful also. The Grail Reliquae is really good anyways, even if I'm not going to go for the Battle Pilgrims, if I want to do Foot Squires instead, which is a possibility, giving your entire team 15 leadership and all these other buffs. The physical resist and melee defense is just super strong for its cost, and that does allow me to get more of these Grail Guardians. Yeah. We'll go with that. Yeah, because when I start hiring, I will want a Reliquae, most likely. And that is 5,600. Why did it take me down to Leonese? I don't know. So the next upgrade is 5,000 something, so it would save me 500 bucks, but I think I just want this control. I just want this place under control as fast as possible. Okay, let's see. Oh, y'all better not take that. I just killed those Skaven, that's mine.
You have the favor of the Fay.
Okay, I guess I'll sit here just to boost up the control a little bit while I hire these things. Okay, so we want one of these. Those are pretty good, but they're very expensive. I think just Battle Pilgrims. Just 3 Battle Pilgrims, and that'll be a nice front line for sieging. That's fine. Just 1 archer, 1 men-at-arms, just for funsies. Should be good. I guess we could wait on these for a turn, so we don't have to pay their upkeep. That's fine. I'm debating whether or not I should just go ahead and run down here. That would save me 1 additional turn. Yeah, let's do that. I think we'll have enough.
You seek me? am the Fay.
We'll have enough replenishment. The knights get a lot of extra replenishment anyways off of various things.
Not Sky's will.
Yeah, we can beat that.
Enchantress.
Okay. Alright, we'll just hire that. Wait a turn. Hire some more. Oh. Right. Okay, so we'll only hire 2 more then next turn. We do want him with us. Okay, I think everywhere else is pretty set. Castle Baston's fine. Could just get rid of this. I mean, that will give us more Knights of the Round, Pegasus, questing. I guess I'll hold on to that because that is increasing our cap eventually, even though that's super expensive. Just having 1 more of the Knights is good. Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. That gives 2 Knights, but this gives 1 Knight. So I guess having this at tier 3 just so we get more questing Knights and Pegasus Knights is probably a good thing. Even if we're not hiring. So we might need to upgrade that at some point. The questing Knights seem like pretty dang good to me. As far as like bargain for your buck. I mean, these are still like really good too, but these have a lot of HP. I mean, they're no Grail Knights, but they are pretty close. Like, cost-wise, cap-wise, they seem pretty legit. Okay, Paravon, everything else seems all good.
Wamarag,
I mean, I'm cool if y'all want to
make your proposal.
be nice.
My long beard. Aye.
Just get out of my way.
The Empire.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
As you say, sir. I don't agree.
Come on, bro.
Indeed.
I don't know if the foot squires take 2 turns to hire or not. Also, that's something to keep in mind. I may just have to hire battle pilgrims up here if Norska starts coming in hot. I don't know if I'm at war with those. I don't think I'm at war with the yellow ones. Okay, I think it seems good everywhere, right? I do want those little statues pretty much everywhere that I can get them. This is giving 250. So I could throw down one of those statues. I'd lose a little bit. This does go up to, it does increase Lord Recruit rank, but 20% there. No, that's about that's more. It's like going to be 300 something. It's going to be pretty close. Get rid of the Weaving House and throw down the statue. That's a dang good building, like macro building, when you're really trying to power up. Where's this Leonese? Okay, yeah, we're getting it there. Corone. Statues are coming in. Don't have them here, but I mean, we could get rid of this farm. Throw it down. Yeah, the growth's not going to matter that much. Oh, I forgot. We do need to get that special building here. Might need to cancel that statue and throw this down. Oh, we can get rid of this weaving house, probably. Yeah, let's just get rid of the weaving house. That'll help with the control a little bit. So we are getting rid of 175, like 400, 425 of the base, but we will be getting 320 back and all those other perks when we upgrade these. It's only 900 to upgrade it, right? 1,000. But it will give us 30 chivalry, lots of movement, and all that other stuff, so... Okay.
Your will?
Oh, we're overtime. Okay. Okay, they're coming in. Take it, I just want to keep taking some more turns. But I'm going to go ahead and just finish this so I don't forget which buildings we were putting in. I'm just going to finish this last turn here. Okay, so let's put this in here.
I will lead by example.
Yes.
Skaven's coming back up. Building some more stuff out. Still don't have lightning strike. We're greedy little piggies. Hey, I mean, we did beat them, like, pretty decisively, though, without lightning strikes. How much... Are these things pretty armored? Sort of. Yeah, we gotta protect them. We don't want them taking too much damage. They don't, frankly, do that much damage. A single entity unit that only has that weapon strength, but still... I think the buff is worth a slot. The extra leadership alone, even though these are unbreakable, it does help with the knights. I mean, these guys look like they would never run with 109 leadership. They ran from that one battle when they got injured. They did run out of there, so. Okay, so we have that covered, and then we'll go ahead and get this. I could have changed off of the control, I guess, to save 700 gold, but frankly, I think the control matters a little bit more right now. Because when we get the control higher, then the tax rate's going to go up to like 15%. I mean, I guess, well, it is what it is. We could get salt. I don't think that's worth it. Because that doesn't, you don't gain any extra benefit off of these, like this building, or like the income from buildings bonuses don't work with trade stuff. So like the trade stuff's okay. We don't have enough trade partners to matter. We'd need the high elves for that to really start, like, getting enough market share for it to matter. Okay, let's just throw these down. Oh, +3 untainted all regions. That is actually pretty legit. Lord rank, winds of magic. I mean, that's pretty good. 20 winds of magic for everybody is really good. Okay, and then over here, I think we took off our weaving house, and we're just gonna go with this. 100 chivalry is also pretty nice. That'll get us into 400 range here, which should give 4 leadership, and we can call on the Green Knight once. And we do get Protector to Bretonnia. We get 60 seconds of summoning Green Knight. Plus 10% for Lords and Hero upkeep, though. So that is kind of annoying. Capacity for tons of stuff, replenishment. All Lords start with vows. This doesn't matter that much. We're going to be using the legendaries. Okay. Anyways. Okay, so that's solid. And then up here. think we just cut this farm. Farm does save on our peasant economy. It does give growth, but jeez, that's faction-wide +1 lord recruit rank? I mean, if I hire a lord, they're gonna be like level 30 once I get these things upgraded. Maybe not that much, but like, they're gonna be high. I mean, there might be some worlds where some of these lords I hire, if I can hire them at like level 30, might be... you might be able to make a better case for that than trying to level up Leon Core. I don't necessarily think that's the case. He does have some unique skills that are really good, but that's legit. Especially being able to just hire like a new sorceress lord at like level 12 or something and just have all the spells to defend a town like right when it's about to get attacked. That can be pretty legit.
What is your behest?
Oh, I didn't even notice. So she's just been sitting here. I didn't even notice
What would
her.
you have of me?
Okay. Let's take her out of there. Okay, so I guess we just wasted a couple thousand gold just leaving her sitting around. Oops. Okay. Alright, let's make sure we put that student on somebody else, though.
I hear the winds.
Sure. Alright. For the extra research rate. And then... Okay, so it did not disable this other farm. Alright. And it did not really affect our growth either. Okay, so we're working that one. Working this stuff. Okay, is it $3.99? That bar doesn't look accurate because it looks like we're almost there. We are not almost there. We still have 25% to go. Okay, I think everything else is all good. Sorry, I know it's a super long episode here. I guess Wes is probably not going to mind, though. My wife's going to mind. She's going to be like,
Now,
you tell them 15 episodes that are an hour long, and now you're doing like hour-and-a-half episodes. You got to hurry it up. Okay. She's not really going to mind, but I do need to, just for time management's sake, I do need to try to keep these to an hour. Okay, we did get some good fights, though. Alright, so next episode, our mission is going to be to come through and clean out Skaven. And then... Okay, he has this... Looks like they have Zufbar basically handled... Or not Zufbar, the other dudes basically handled the Greenskins. Southern Realms. Okay, so we don't get anything special for this town, and it's really hard to siege. So I think just letting them chill. Now Sartosa, are they at, I don't think they're at war with us. It's going to be annoying if we have to kill Sartosa. And we're getting close to the Dread Fleet. So we'll see. We might have to go kill the Dread Fleet. I think they're, I don't remember where their homeland is. It's like, it's right there. So we might have to go burn that. We'll see. Or else they're just going to keep harassing our shores. But yeah, once we get all of these I believe are ports. Oh god. I think they're all ports. They should be pretty good money town there. If we can, we're going to have to burn Skaven. We can't occupy that. We can burn that. We might have to deal with Sartosa. We'll see. Kill Galleon's Graveyard. And then come up here and start our Norska cleansing pretty soon. Now, I think we should... I don't know if it's Oh, the corruption's so high that the attrition... Due to attrition when in... frozen regions. So we get immunity to frozen, but I'm not sure if the corruption still is going to give us additional attrition. Okay, the corruption is still going to cause high levels of attrition. However, I mean, we might be able to try to occupy these things just to stop the corruption. It's local populace, it's 1 per, right? Well, there's only 1 corruption here with local populace. And then buildings, commandments, characters. We'll see. If we have enough anti-corruption, like, we might be able to occupy some of these things just to shut out the attrition. -3 control construction time. I mean, I don't think we're going to earn a ton of money off of that, but I don't know. We'll see. It'll get interesting. But we'll get in there next time. So, yeah, so short-term goal, wipe out Skaven down here, and if we have some time left after that, we'll come up here and start killing Norskins. Even if we have to wade through all this corruption, it's probably worth just because of those bonuses that I showed you. And it's going to get us a lot of political favor with all of these people. And we get double experience. So I think we can go up there. I mean, I guess even if we just own the property solely so that we can throw up the statues for the extra win condition currency. And those do give untainted as well. Maybe that would be worth, even if we don't make any money, just getting the extra 15 chivalry for each one of those towns might be worth. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time.